Um, hey guys, it's me again. I told you the last time I was going to do a video that I would be doing more and that it would be very raw and very ugly. It would be what bipolar disorder truly is. And so today I look like shit and I feel like shit, and it's partly because of a toothache, but the rest of it is just because I've not been sleeping at all for a couple of weeks. I might be getting 1 or 2 hours here or there. That's part of the bipolar. We don't sleep very well. So I'm just kind of really emotional, extremely exhausted, but my mind will not shut down enough for me to sleep. My body is wore out. It's all I can do to get up and do the things that need to get done. I just want you guys to see this. This is not necessarily one of the worst days, but it's fairly bad. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like being with anybody. I don't feel like talking to anybody. And this is one of the harder parts of bipolar disorder because you end up feeling this way a lot. Sometimes it's just you feel like it may be safer for you to stay away from everyone because you're scared of what you're going to do, not what they're going to do. And there's nothing in the world more terrifying than what's in your own mind. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else, but you get to a point where you're like, you just have to get away from everyone and just kind of isolate yourself just to make sure that you don't hurt yourself or someone else. So I wanted you guys to see this. I wanted you to see what this part of bipolar disorder looks like. I'm not really sure you're ever going to get to see the actual rage part because, when you're in that kind of mood, you're not really thinking about videoing it. But I just wanted to give you guys an inside look at what this part of bipolar disorder looks like. It's those days where you don't want to be a part of society. You don't feel like you can function as a part of society. It's one of those days where your mind is okay, like, you know how when you're watching an old TV and you're flipping channels and then all of a sudden the TV will go out and it turns to snow, and then there's a picture, and then there's snow, and then there's a picture, and then there's more snow, and then there's a picture, and it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like that. That is what is in my head. That's the only way I can explain it to get anybody else to understand it. It's not even flipping channels. It's just a picture here, a picture there, and then the rest of it is just fuzz. Your mind feels like cotton, and you just feel so exhausted for no reason except for the fact that you cannot sleep. So, if you feel this way, it's okay to feel this way. And that's the main thing, is I just want you guys to know that it is okay to have a mental disorder because, nobody, there's been so many stigmas that go with any kind of mental disorder, and people think that you're weak-minded. But the fact of the matter is your brain is an organ, just like your heart is an organ, or your liver or your kidneys are organs. And when someone has a heart condition, you don't tell them to get over it. When someone's liver or kidneys are failing, You don't tell them to get over it. You don't tell them that they shouldn't take that medication because you want them to get better. So why would you tell someone with a brain disorder to get over it and make them feel like shit and make them feel like they're weak? Why would you tell somebody that? Because what you have to understand is these people, and I guess I am one of those people, you know, there's nothing in the world more depressing than have someone make you feel like shit for something that you can't help. And there's nothing more enraging. These people and myself, we can't help that we're sick, and we are sick. And it's okay to admit that you're sick. It is okay to go to the doctor when you're sick. You're not going to look at someone with the flu and tell them to get over it. So stop doing that to the people around you who are suffering from mental disorders. It's not right. It's not fair. And it's depressing because, you know, you're already so depressed and you're already so inside of yourself, and then for someone to make you feel like it's not real, that makes you feel even more crazy. And it'll cause you to go inside yourself and pull inside yourself because you don't feel like anybody understands. So here it is. Here I am, looking rough, looking like shit, feeling like shit. And I want you guys to know that it's okay when you have those days. I want you to know that there are people who understand and people who are willing to talk you through whatever you're going through that day. So I love you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Hit me up if you need to talk. If you feel like you can't talk to someone else, I'm here. I love you guys. Have a good night.